AJ, what's going on, buddy? How's it going? What's happening? How are you?
What's crack-a-lack? And excuse me. I just watched the Sony State of Play,
No.
and
No.
when I saw the first game, the EXO, whatever it's called,
You mean
I was
Dino
like,
Crisis, not Dino Crisis?
dude, I was like, is this Dino Crisis? And then I was like, no, I was like, this looks kind of like weird. And like I kept seeing it, and then they showed the girl with the purple hair or pink hair, and I was like, what?
Right.
I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, man, if this is the direction Dino Crisis is going, then I don't want Dino Crisis anymore.
I mean, everyone's just trolling us. Everyone's pretending to deliver the games that we want and then not actually doing it.
Yeah.
Maybe developers will get their fucking heads out of their asses one of these days and actually start making some good games again.
You can't tell me,
How about a fucking
Dino
Angry
Crisis
Rant?
2.
How is that? What are you going to say about Dino Crisis 2?
I was gonna say how about Dino Crisis 1 and 2 in VR though? Come on, that'd be amazing.
Hell yeah! Oh, I will say Dino Crisis 3.
It's basically Resident Evil with dinosaurs.
The first one for sure. It's like carbon copy.
Yeah.
Just replace Tyrant.
Second one's
all action, nonstop. There's even a score system, like boom, boom.
Yeah,
boom.
Resident Evil has action these days. Remember?
Right, fuck that. But dude, I will say, as bad as Dino Crisis 3 was on the original Xbox, it had jetpacks, so hard to argue with that.
Yeah, too bad nobody played it or knows.
Oh, that's true. I think I'm probably the only one here who played Dino Crisis 3.
I didn't even play it.
All right, man. Let's start the show.
Let's do this.
This is PSVR GamesCast Live, where we film live every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here on YouTube, live 6 p.m. Eastern. If you're watching it right now, you may be watching it live. If you're watching it later, no guarantees. My name is Brian Powell from this channel right here, PSVR Without Parole, and this gentleman over here, even more well-lit than usual. Or are you just paler than usual because you've been playing so much
I'm just
Elden Ring?
glistening from so much Elden Ring.
You're so white.
I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring recently, and I haven't seen a lot of sunlight. It is true.
It's AJ from Underground, PSVR Underground.
What is up, Brian? What is up, Game Cats and Tarnished? Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. And get ready, because we're going to hump you full of all the PSVR news that you can handle till you beg us to stop or just say the safe word, which, by the way, has been provided by Sci-Fi Gamecat Henry. Today's safe word is Fresnel. or in Brian's case, he'll say Fresnel screens. Fresnel screens.
I like that in 5 years I made one mistake and we all are going to remember it forever.
Never forget.
Guys, do not forget, if you haven't joined our Discord already, to click the link in the description below and join our Discord. You can hang out there. We just hang out. We watch. Actually, all we've been doing lately is sitting in voice chat watching AJ stream Elden Ring. That's productivity worldwide has gone down significantly because of AJ playing Elden Ring.
Yes, I should be playing Republique, but Elden Ring's so good, man. I will get to Republique. I got to play it before Friday. That's when our embargo is up. I wish I could stream. If I could stream Republique, I would be right now, but it's under embargo. So
you can stream it tomorrow if you really feel like it, because that's when the embargo.
You sure about that? Might want to double check it. It might be Friday.
Nope, definitely tomorrow. My review will be up for Republique. Sorry, Sirens on my end. Republique will be the review will be up tomorrow. I've also got an interview with Ryan Payton from Camouflaj, where we talk about Republique and Iron Man and the future of Camouflaj and how the new studio in Japan, Camouflaj Holdings, how that's going to operate with the current studio. All sorts of stuff that I'm sure you're very, very interested in. Make sure you watch that interview when it goes live, probably later in the day. I can only do so many things at once. I apologize
I'm
for that.
interested to see that documentary that comes with the. I got the collector's edition of Republique,
Yeah.
and you got me excited to watch that documentary about Camouflaj and
Yeah.
Ryan Payton and the whole team and their history and all that stuff. I can't wait. He has a background, and for those who don't know, Ryan Payton's a director, creative director on at Camouflaj, and was they made Iron Man VR and soon to be Republique and future PSVR titles. So they're definitely a team to keep your eye on. But he has a background with like Metal Gear. Like I think he worked on like Metal Gear Solid 4 and like Halo. So especially, I was a big fan of Metal Gear Solid 4. I don't know how most people feel about that game. I freaking loved it. So really excited to see like his history. I love finding more about these developers, and you loves their VR games, but for those of us who've been gaming for more than 30 40 years, however long,
50, 60 in some of our cases.
There's some really interesting games that we grew up playing that a lot of these developers have worked on.
Yeah, and like I was saying, the Republic section of that documentary. So that's the only part I've seen. Ryan said it to me like before the interview. He goes, "Hey, if you want a little bit of background knowledge about Republic before our interview, check this out." And it was just the Republic part out of it was 30 minutes long. And so I mean, I don't know how long they're going to talk about Iron Man, how long they talk about like the founding of the studio, about like what they're doing now. I have no idea. So knowing that just one game took 30 minutes, I mean, I'm hoping it's like a 2-hour documentary, but I have no idea. Honestly, we'll see. But yeah,
really can't wait. Really,
that part was really, really good. So anyway, and I wonder there's gonna have to be another way to view that other than just getting the Blu-ray in the box set. That I can't imagine it's an exclusive just for that. Maybe it is. Who knows? But we'll keep you posted because I think it's a really good watch. And if you guys are like me, watching documentaries about video games is like the second greatest thing after reading old issues of Electronic Gaming Monthly that are sitting on my bathroom floor.
That's a great collector's edition. I'm really excited. If you look at like the pre-order, like the digital deluxe editions and stuff they have these days, man, they really need to change that model. Like even Elden Ring, like I got the standard version, but I looked at the deluxe edition. It's a digital soundtrack and digital art book. I mean, and it's $20 more. It's like really. $20 for a freaking digital, like what is this,
Bullshit.
like NFTs or something? Yeah. Like it's crazy, man. They really need to up their game with deluxe editions and pre-order bonuses, because it's just you get like a skin or two these days. It's like, what is this crap?
Yeah, I will say because I remember they had the limited edition for Wanderer, right? And they showed this like really amazing art book, but then all the information always said digital art book, digital art book, digital art book. And why are you teasing us with this thing that looks like a real art book? And then as it turns out, they made a very limited number of actual physical art books, and that they're sending out to people. Supposedly, I'm going to get one. You're supposed to get one too. Have you gotten yours?
Wanderer? Not yet, no.
Yeah. Well, that makes me feel better because I was like, if everyone else got theirs and I didn't get mine, I was like, oh, it's fucking lost.
It's a long way to come from down under.
It's true that, yeah. True that.
But that's a physical version that just comes with a digital thing. That's a little bit different. That's at least a physical version.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's like, like I will pay, like when there's a game that I'm super, super interested in, like I've got, I don't think you can see it, but my Ni no Kuni collector's edition from the PS3 era, man, I treasure that shit because it's like, I just love it. It's like all sorts of things, like little plush toys that you feel. And like the book that comes in with it almost felt like a Bible. Like it was like hardbound with like, it was unbelievable, man. Like they put so much time and effort into it. I want more of that shit. And I think I want more of that shit for PlayStation VR games because like, a lot of our games have been digital. We were just blessed to get like any physical games at all, especially for the physical collectors out there. I think we need more of that really cool limited edition collector stuff, and of course, willing to pay for it.
I'm still hoping for. I still like themes. Like I'm hoping for like VR, 3D VR themes become a thing for PSVR 2, and that'd be a great pre-order incentive.
I love that you just shit on digital bonuses, and then you're like, I want themes.
Well, no, that's an art book and an art book.
I want them
a
too.
Digital soundtrack or a skin.
Yeah,
it's like $20 for that, but pre-order bonus or whatever, or day one bonus as a theme. Like the themes are really cool. First, we got to get themes back though, because right now we don't even have them. So.
Yeah,
I don't know. It might be a pipe dream.
Mad Max the Metaverse Gamecat VR with $5 tip says, AJ, I will be invading your world. There can be only one Elden Lord in the dojo. I'm coming for you, brah. In other news, thank God it wasn't Dino Crisis.
Yeah, man, totally. Don't invade me, bro. Don't invade me. I kill it. I deserve it. I kill like everything in that world.
Oh no, dude. I mean, like,
I
please,
spare no one, not even the goats, the rolling goats.
please invade AJ's game because I want to watch AJ fucking trash it. You're pretty good at the game, man. It's like, I know there's a lot of deaths and stuff, but I think that there's everyone who plays the game is dying a lot, so I don't think that's a surprise to anybody.
Yeah.
AJ, I already told everybody they should join our Discord, but one of the great reasons you should join our Discord is because that's a great place to leave viewer takeover questions that we sometimes tackle on this show right here live for you. So if you got great PlayStation VR questions or PlayStation VR adjacent questions, make sure you go to Discord, go to the viewer takeover channel, and leave your question there. Lots of other people will answer it before we answer it live on the show, I promise, but, you know, we'll still do it. PBO Kojima over on Discord writes, #viewer takeover, with the success of Half-Life Alyx making flat gamers buy VR just for that game alone. Do you think Sony's trying to do the same with Horizon Call of the Mountain?
I'm sure that's one thing. I mean, I'd hope that there's enough that can easily convince people to get VR. Yeah, I think they wanted to do something with the next gen hardware. Obviously, Guerrilla Games was headed by Herman Hulst, who's now the head of PlayStation Studios. So,
and according to AJ, being run into the ground.
Yes. No. Let's all revolt. So I don't know, man. That's obviously a project that actually started right as he took over. So he probably wanted something to he's proud of his work and his games. And yeah, I don't really know. I think Horizon would sell a lot of people for sure, but I don't think Horizon's going to be a PSVR 2 killer app. And that's what's going to get people, whether it comes from an indie dev or a AAA dev. PSVR 2 is going to need killer apps to get people to buy it.
Yeah, and I do think it's great when you say, hey, a game like Grand Theft Auto 5 that everybody already loves, and if you just made a VR version out of it, then that's a system seller, no question about it. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, I want to check this thing out in VR, especially if it's like a patch. You already own it. You already own it, and now it's like all you need to do is buy the headset to experience it that way. That's going to get a lot of people into VR. But I do think that there's so many Horizon fans out there. Like, if you read Twitter and you see people pretty much assaulting each other nonstop, talking about what's better, Horizon or Elden Ring or this or that. I mean, it is like, it's furious out there, man. Like, Twitter is just like brutal. And so, but it also shows you how
Twitter, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere. But like,
internet culture.
Twitter's about as far as I let myself go, because otherwise I'm just like, I can't handle all the negativity, man. We have a really positive community, and like, Twitter's the only time I step out of it and go, what's everyone doing out here? Oh God, this is terrible. So when I do peer out into the Twitterverse and I see how passionate people are, that they're willing to fight for their game to the death, I'm like, these are the people that Sony wants to be buying PlayStation VR 2. Like, if you make a game that's only available on PlayStation VR 2, that's a part of the franchise that you are fighting to the death over, then like, you're probably going to buy PSVR 2 so you can play that exclusive game. So yeah, it's absolutely part of the strategy, and I think a really good one too. Like, take advantage of that passionate energy that gamers have defending their shit to the death. Like, how could you possibly be like, Horizon's the best series ever, and then not buy PSVR 2 to play the third game in the series?
Yeah. There's got to be something there. I mean, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. That's the one thing we haven't really seen is the software for PSVR 2, and I think the hardware already has a bunch of people sold. I've said it from the beginning. I would have, if I was at the head of Sony, Brian, I would have released the headset a long time ago. And even if it had a slow start, let it go ahead and start growing and building. And I think the hardware would go a long way, even if with just a couple games. And then, over time start trickling out those games and overloading them by the end of the generation for sure.
When this comes to fruition, when we all vote out Herman Halston and elect in AJ as head of all Sony gods worldwide, two things I need from you. A, buy Capcom, make sure they stay on the right track, because I mean I don't really know. Like Village could be going the wrong way. Two, I need a Vita. I need a Vita 2, PlayStation Vita 2 or PSP 2. I don't care what you call it, but like I need another handheld portable PlayStation system because those things are fucking awesome. Make it happen. Vita Island is the population on Vita Island has been dwindling, but with every day that passes, we lose another citizen, and we.
I'm not the right guy for that job, Brian. I'm sorry.
We know you're not the right guy for this job, AJ. But in this hypothetical world where you are, I only have 2 requests.
I've never been into handhelds. I haven't had a handheld since Game Gear.
And that's probably why you're not in the handhelds, because Game Gear, it's all right, man. It's all right, but definitely could not take down the Pokemon machine.
Pokemon, I've played a lot of games.
God, do we have PSVR shit to talk about?
I think we do, yeah.
Yeah, dude, yesterday was great because we woke up to what I consider really, really good news. We woke up to find out that Coatsink is bringing their Quest VR game Shadowpoint over to PlayStation VR, and it's coming very soon. How excited are you? How excited are you about Shadowpoint? That's a lot of views.
I didn't know this was Coatsink.
It is Coatsink.
Interesting. Well, it's a puzzle game, so not super excited. Yeah, I can't say this really scratches my itch, but here's the thing. I like what I've heard about it. I do like adventures, and especially adventures that disguise themselves, or puzzle games that disguise themselves as adventures.
Ooh, okay, you're not going to want to play this. I'm going to tell you, there's very little disguising going on here.
Yeah. You know, it's whatever. I get, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to sound mean. It looks okay. I'll tell you what caught my attention, really, and maybe this was, maybe I'm just a sucker for this, but it has Sir Patrick Stewart narrating the game, and it seems like a lovely game. I just stole that from Dark Angel 3. She said Shadowpoint is a lovely puzzler. I just looked at it. I said Shadowpoint looks like a look at the comment section, a lovely puzzler.
Good job, Dark Angel. Keeping AJ on track. I like it.
Oh, you won.
Nice. Well, if you look over on the Oculus store, we can get a little bit more information about the game. It's should probably retail for the same price, about the $20 price point. And let's see what it says. It says, built for VR, Shadowpoint is a story-driven... Look at the rating, man. It's like 4.5 stars. It's got over 1,000 ratings. It's 4.5 stars. Built for VR, Shadowpoint is a story-driven puzzle game set between a mountaintop observatory and an ever-changing fantasy world. Explore a vibrant kingdom, cast shadows, and solve mind-bending puzzles as you uncover the mystery of the missing schoolgirl, Lorna McCobb. I'm reading on a kind of a small screen, so I hope that's what that says. Who vanished from Shadowpoint Observatory 12 years ago. You are Alex Burkett, guided by the Journal of Edgar Mansfield, narrated by Sir Patrick Stewart. There's a lot of names going on here, but all I care about is fucking Jean-Luc Picard, man. That's all that matters.
Does he say Earl Grey hot is all I want to
know. You will ascend via cable car to the abandoned summit and discover a portal, I'm definitely on this Vita kick, to another realm. As your adventure unfolds, you will manipulate gravity, play with your own reflection, walk on walls, peer through magical lens to reveal an alternate reality, and much more. Features over 80 mind-bending puzzles, full freedom of movement and hand tracking, a powerful and compelling story, full voice cast featuring Sir Patrick Stewart in English, and voiceover support for all sorts of other languages that Sir Patrick Stewart has nothing to do with.
I hope the story's good in this. If the stories can keep me engaged, I could maybe enjoy it some.
Donatello, the Scientist Gamecat with $5 tip, says, Picard is the narrator. That's all I need to know about this game. I'll just sit in the headset and listen to him speak.
You can listen to that dude talk a lot. Yeah.
I'll say I watched the first episode of Picard because I'm a huge Next Generation fan, but then I watched Picard and I only got through the first episode and I was like, I don't know where this is going, but I don't know if
I haven't heard the best things.
Yeah, I do want to give it another shot though. VR Grid in the chat says 8 out of 10 or 8.5 out of 10. Just saying. If you noticed, his quote is. Let's not say
we
bad.
saw it. Grid.
Let's make this the first Gamescast where we don't say anything bad about Ryan. So let's move on. No, so I did play this on Quest. I only played the first, I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3 hours or something. It's supposed to be like a 6 to 8 hour game, and I couldn't figure out why I stopped. I couldn't remember. It was on Quest 1, and I remember I was talking to Niculo over on Discord, and he was like, "Oh man, this game like put me to sleep. It's so boring." And
that's not good. He likes D-Magnet.
Yeah, I know.
That's
and
not a good
This
sign.
game is so much better than D-Magnet. I'm going to tell you that right now, hands down, because it's more than just moving blocks around. But
sorry, Nick.
Yeah, but I will say, I will say, strangely enough, I remembered why I stopped playing this on Quest 1, and that's because it made me sick. I didn't want to switch to teleportation, and so I kept pushing forward with full locomotion, and I was just like, I was getting motion sick. And I don't really get motion sick. When I do, it's few and far between. There's usually a reason for it. I'm sick, something along those lines. I'm over-caffeinated, underfed, something like that. This was just...
What a VR noob. All those retro games, and you've lost your VR legs. Shame.
Dude, I mean, yeah, this was like 2 years ago. So, so I was playing more PSVR then than I ever have in my life. And so so to me, I'm like, well, that's strange, man. It's like, so there had to have been something with the Quest where it just wasn't like hitting that necessary 60 FPS, even if it looked like it was running smoothly. So I'm assuming that's what it was. And so hopefully this will get a nice smooth port over and make sure, and I'm going to be real happy to be playing this and not be getting sick and be able to start over from the beginning. Sci-Fi Gamecat Henry says to skip season 1 of Picard. I'm not going to skip to season 2 and just be like, I'm just going to jump in midway.
That works sometimes. That actually works. I have done that. I won't say for what show, because you all would.
Apparently, Deep Space Nine needs to start at season 3. I think.
Yeah, I've seen that before. Where sometimes it's better to skip a season. Usually, it's watch the first couple and then stop. Though it's not usually skip the first one, but. Sometimes it's necessary. Do whatever is necessary.
Alberto Bapam, El Game Gato with the 50 Mexican pesos, says, just got a secondhand aim controller and tested it briefly, 6 hours, with Farpoint. It's awesome. Which aim-supported games do you recommend? Saludos.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, we'll get back to Shadowpoint in a second. This is way more exciting.
Yes. Well, you said Farpoint, and yeah, that's... really was designed with the aim controller in mind, so that's one of the best. Gotta go Firewall 0 Hour, man. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, it's incredibly polished, and I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised if people still play Firewall 0 Hour. It may not have the buzz that it used to have from the internet, but every time I've gone back to that game, people are still playing it. And I had some conversation with some people recently. I think I ran into people on like Zenith, and they were like, "I bought a VR because of Firewall 0 Hour," and they were like, and they were still playing it. And
dude,
so
there are people who bought a PlayStation VR and an aim controller and never played anything other than Firewall. So I totally understand that.
But there's way more than that, isn't there, Brian?
Yeah, I mean, Nathan J. Roddy in the chat is saying Borderlands 2, Doom 3, Doom VFR. And of those, I'm going to say Doom 3. I mean, just because Borderlands 2 is a fine game. It didn't resonate with me as much as I wanted it to. And I need to go back and play the DLC.
DLC, man.
I know.
DLC.
I know. It is a great game, though. And I played it with the moves mostly, and then I jumped to the aim. And I think it's really good with the moves and the aim. But Doom 3, man, Doom 3 is just classic. It's like, I was going to say classic Doom action, but it definitely strays from the Doom formula. But it reeks of being like an early 2000s title. And there's something about it just playing that in VR where you're just like looking around trying to figure out, like, where's the key for the next door? Okay, fucking, that's where I'm going. I just love it. And because it's dark and because it's got this kind of horror vibe to it, it just screams my name. And with the aim controller, you're going to forget about all of the negative things that port has to offer. And I mean, it's on sale for like $10 right now. absolutely go play that game with the aim controller.
Yeah, and of course, there's tons more, man. I mean, Alvo is fun. Uh, yeah.
I've got a bad
starting
take. You want a bad take, dude? Go play if you can get Chromagun for like less than $5.
Oh,
No, I love that. I love playing Chromagun because you're carrying around this like almost portal-like device and playing a puzzle game with an aim, which every other aim game that you play is just you killing dudes or demons or zombies or something. Here's a game that uses it. You know, if you can get it for cheap, like $5, I think Chromagun was a fun, different way to use the aim controller.
yeah. But Sniper Elite VR. Thank you, Dorothy. Sniper Elite is fantastic with
That's
the
the
aim
way to play
controller.
Sniper Elite VR.
That's the only way to play. Probably better than any other system you can play it on. Sniper Elite, definitely amazing for aiming down sights. But yeah, well, I was gonna say something now. I forgot. Oh yeah, with Borderlands, man. Yeah, trust me. Even if you're not interested in Borderlands 2 or not sure, I would say it is worth taking the risk just to play Borderlands 2 and then just going straight to the DLC, which would require you to play the game a little bit. It's good. It'll get you used to the mechanics and stuff. But yeah, once you get to like almost like level 17, level 20-ish, maybe a little bit more, maybe like level 20-ish, you can get to the DLC, Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep. It is like over 10 hours long or something, and it is freaking incredible. It's the best part of that game.
I need to play that. I need to play that because I do like
Amazing.
Borderlands, but I want to love Borderlands.
I wish you could play Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep just by itself. I really do, because it is just incredible. So good.
Niles around the game feeling with the $5 tip says, I love it when famous actors narrate fantasy stories. Christopher Lloyd narrates the remake of King's Quest on the flat screen, and it's pretty magical. I'm assuming that was was that Activision that like remade that in the Telltale formula not that long ago?
And then he clicked on the bear with the knife icon.
Yeah, that sounds actually... No, so first of all, that's Christopher Walken.
Oh, what did he say? Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah.
Oh, great Scott.
There you go. Second of all, that was a great Christopher Walken impression.
No way. That couldn't have been. That's like the hardest voice ever.
I don't know. I mean, I knew who you were imitating, so that's pretty good for me, man.
Just because
if you try to imitate
like this,
right? If you try to imitate anyone else, like if you other than like William Shatner, if you try to imitate anyone else, I'll be like, who the fuck is that? Anyway,
Christopher Lloyd.
So Sir Patrick Stewart is narrating Shadowpoint. It's coming to PlayStation VR on March 22nd, and I mean, I'm interested, right? It's definitely a slow-paced puzzle game. I dropped out only because of motion sickness, and I can't wait to get back in and finally play it where I would have liked to play it initially. I will say though, this is I got two things to say about this. One, this fills an interesting spot on the PSVR upcoming release calendar. This week we've got this week tomorrow, right? We've got Camouflaj is releasing Republique. The following week we've got Star Tenders, and then the following week now we have it's like chicken tenders but with stars. And then the following week now we have Shadowpoint, and so it's like the release calendar is starting to fill in, and you've sort of got to wonder if like some of these games were done already, and Sony was just sort of filling in the blanks. We know that that Republique was done like fucking 3 months ago, and they were just waiting to like find a good place to throw it into the release calendar. And so you've got to wonder if there's other games out there, maybe other Quest ports that are done, and Sony is just trying to help developers sort of fill in the release calendar so that there's, hey, here's a game this week, and here's a game this week, and here's a game this week. It's almost like, without saying a word, Sony's like, don't worry, we got you covered. We're going to make sure you have games this year. That's how it feels to me. And maybe I'm just off base. Maybe I'm overly optimistic. Not overtly, although overtly as well. Do you think I'm just like being optimistic?
I don't know. I mean, obviously, maybe I think they're trying to scramble and fill in whatever they can get. It's not like these are huge. You know, there's no huge event for these games. These games are kind of more smaller sized. You know what I mean? These aren't the only big game that we have left this year that's announced so far is Moss Book 2. There's nothing else that's really high profile. The only other games I'm really excited about are I'm excited to check out Republique, and then I'm excited to check out that Ragnarok game, the Metal Viking rhythm game.
You're not excited about Do Not Open.
Is that even coming out?
Yeah, mid-2022. That's all they said.
Wow. Yeah, I'm excited about that, I guess. But these are low profile games. Let's be honest
but
here.
but dude, I don't know if we're gonna get high profile games this year. Like, I want quality, but I think we're gonna have to like settle for quantity this year. Where it's like,
Yeah, but when was it last year? What time was it last year that they did the first event where they were just like, boom, like what they did with the Sony Spotlight, the PSVR Spotlight last year. Now
So
that
good.
that is what you're referring to, in my opinion, is like that was that. Not so much this. This is just like, I mean, at least they're releasing them all spread out, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I really do hope we get a PSVR Spotlight. It would be nice. And for them to actually say, hey, here's some new games, and they're coming out this year, and don't worry, you're going to have games to play. That would be really nice. And, you know, of course, it's going to be on a blog post, because that's how PSVR is relegated to at this point, but whatever. Professor Lilith with the $5 tip says, this week's Sunday multiplayer poll is up in 5 minutes. All games currently on sale on PSN. Wow. So wait, any multiplayer game that's on sale right now is up for vote? That's crazy, because that sale is fucking ginormous. And thank you, Professor Lilith, for always organizing these Sunday multiplayer meetups. You're amazing. We also got Red Rover, send Joe Grover right over with the effing Gamecat with the $5 tip. Can you please do Christopher Walken doing Christopher Lloyd talking about AIM?
Great Scott. Firewall 0 hour. What the hell is a gigawatt? I don't know. I feel like I'm learning how to do a Christopher Walken voice on this podcast as we speak.
Yeah.
This is the most I've practiced this.
Darth Vader, the Gamecat, with the $10 tip says, totally unrelated, but the Kenobi trailer dropped. I was in absolute happy tears watching it. Prequel music, original cast returning. I'm so hype. I don't even know what that means. It's going to be a Star Wars thing, right? I mean, Kenobi. I mean,
Yes.
Obi-Wan
Yeah.
Kenobi, right? So that's got to be Star Wars.
Yeah.
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 I don't know. Thank you, Darth Vader. We appreciate your tip, but we have nothing to say in regards to Kenobi. We got Nathan J. Roddy with the £3 says, did either of you guys do a no death run on Moss? No, and that's why I'll never get the platinum.
I did.
Did you cheat? Or did you actually do
Moss was like, of course I cheated. How,
okay. Well, then maybe I'll do
I mean, yeah, you make a save. Actually, I made it through the entire game without dying, except for the very end. And I backed up my save to the cloud, and I had to retry the last scene in the game a couple times, because that's the hardest part. And yeah, that was my first PlayStation VR Platinum. Forever special to me.
I'm gonna have to cheat because I want that platinum. Also, Moss Book 2 news incoming. We got Athanasios Sekiris. Oh my god, tell me how bad I fucking butchered your name, bud.
Athanasios Sekiris.
I feel like I get the last name and you get the first name.
Maybe.
I could be wrong. We'll see. But
well, then
thank you.
Together we're right.
€5 donation. Thank you so much, man. No comment.
What did you say, Moss Book 2 news incoming? What does that mean?
That means that's all I can say. But news incoming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Stay tuned. All right, dude. Oh, dude, we need to talk about Beat Saber.
Oh yeah. Beat Saber OST5. Did you even write oh yeah, shit. We're way behind on our thing here. Beat Saber OST5 has dropped, and it brings brand new songs as well as new mechanics, new lighting, new backgrounds. Did you get a chance to play it, Brian?
I did, and I will say I liked it. This is it was, so the new OST5 features 6 songs, which is an improvement over OST4, which was 4 songs. Um, let's just start there, man. Like, so 6 more free songs for your $30, which now means that there are almost 2.5 times as many songs as there were at launch for the same price. What what did you think of these 6 new songs?
So I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
As many of you know, get your drinks ready. I'm recovering from a broken toe, and this is one of the games that I have not been able to play for 2 months. I'll be honest with you. I was a little sad that I wasn't able to stream it. I wanted to really bad, and I even wanted to just record the footage of it, and I was kind of struggling to do that. But the road to recovery has begun, and my physical therapy, self done physical therapy has started, and I'm making progress. This is the first time I've been able to play a game like this standing. I haven't played a game standing in 2 months.
Wow.
So I could handle a little bit. I couldn't handle Expert Plus, but I could handle Expert. And there was really just one song that I've played so far because I got really hooked on it, and it's called Final Boss Chan. And it's a mixture. This song in particular, I love. It's a mixture of like 8-bit retro video game music and then like thrash metal. So I was liking the music. It does mix the same old loud crashing noises and everything, stuff as well that I'm not crazy about. But I really, really liked it. And yeah, there's a lot more to it. But just from a song standpoint, I feel like it's been a long time since there was like a song that like I'm like, you're getting closer. Like, come on. It's been what, 4 years? You're so close to finally making one metal song. You can do it. But I hope they do more like this song. I love this style, and of course it comes from the Camellia. I think, yeah, Camellia, and they've done some songs I've kind of liked in the past.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, so I played through OST5 literally one time just so I could hear all the music. Nothing really grabbed me. I think they're all okay, but at the same time, I don't think any songs really grabbed me the first time I played any of the OSTs. So if I this, I'm falling behind when it comes to Beat Saber. This is something that like I really wanted to platinum, and I really wanted to be able to play songs on Expert Plus, and I kind of set those bars for myself. And then once I hit those bars, once I met those goals, I fell off completely. And so it's been a while since I played. I played today, dude. This is not an easy OST. They've raised the
No.
difficulty, I think, on this pretty high. And I was playing. I don't think I finished any of them on expert. I think I finished all of them on hard. Maybe. I think I probably there's probably 2 I didn't finish actually. So these will definitely challenge you.
Yeah, but I like this though. They do get kind of stupid hard sometimes, but I think that's what adds the replay value to these and the reward. There's nothing, even though they can get a little too difficult, where it's like this is not humanly possible. I don't like it too much like that, but there's a fine line, and I think the best is, like I've always said, when it makes you kind of dance. I like the creative mapping
Hmm.
in general. This is why I like Synth Riders so much, because like, yeah, I like the a mix of creative and skill and fun and dance and game, like, technical gameplay. I like all of that kind of balance. This is definitely leaning a little bit more on the difficult side.
Yeah.
But I was still having fun with it, and I like some of the new. A lot of these are old VR games. They have like these tracing things where like you hit these spots, but then like you have to like move your hands along the line
Mm.
for like an extended period of time, and this does that. It's also got the weird new notes. I don't think they like. I think visually is really the only difference they make. I don't think they do anything differently. They don't do anything yet from a technical standpoint, that as far as I could tell. But it was cool. The new background looks cool. There's like a billion like lights that are like twirling and stuff, and it looks nice. But yeah, it's great. It's a free DLC, and I think that's pretty cool. It's free, more content, and yeah, I can't wait to play more of this Final Boss Chan song, because even though it doesn't appeal to a wider audience, it appeals to me. Where it's like this weird video game. I love video game music. I really do. I love video game music. I love movie music, like movie scores, and I love metal. And you know,
We know.
This was a,
we understand.
I just had to say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool.
Okay. So, I'm glad. I mean, so the interesting thing is, so you see this video that's playing down below here. This is a tutorial video that Beat Saber or Beat Games put up on their channel, I think earlier today. It's like a 4.5-minute video that basically walks you through the new blocks, which are called chains, right? And then and it really demonstrates how you have to like hit the first one in the correct direction, just like any other block. But then the rest of the links in the chain, you just have to hit. Right, and it doesn't matter where you hit them. It doesn't matter what angle you hit them at. You're going to get the same 80 points for each one of them that you hit. And so on top of that, the arcs, which are so you hit a block, and sometimes you'll see like this glowing tracer, this
like
this
a string
line to follow.
It's like a string. They're like strung together.
Right, and it looks like you're supposed to like follow the line. But this tutorial explains, hey, it's basically they say their arcs are your friends, and arcs are meant to show you where the next block is coming from, and so you don't have to trace it. It follows your movement. So I was actually surprised to see that there's no score associated with the arcs at all. And so between the arcs and the chains, I don't think either one was implemented in an amazing way in OST5 to the point where I was like, this is necessary. But I do think I can kind of see the potential for both of them to really fuck with the mapping in future packs, because with those arcs, you could suddenly put blocks in really bizarre locations and have it make sense because the game is telling you way far in the distance where to go. And so I'm really curious to see how they end up implementing these later on. But so go check out that video, man, because it's super informative, surprisingly. Professor Lewis with $2 tip says choice: Mini Moto Racing X, Sirento, or Crisis Brigade 2. Is this for the this must be for the multiplayer?
Yes.
Huh. For the I mean, as much as I love Sirento, I think I'd have to vote for Mini Moto Racing X. I do love that in short bursts.
Only vote if you're going to play.
That's a good point. You guys
don't screw it up for everyone else.
Dead Ringer with a $3 tip says, "What's up, Brian and AJ? Hey, Gamecats. Happy Hump Day."
What up, Dead Ringer? Happy Hump Day to you, my friend. Shout out to juniors.
To Little Ringer.
Yeah. I talk to Dead Ringer. Don't tell him.
AJ, we've got a gigantic sale going on. So this is nothing, dude. Nothing is more without Parole than me spending 2 full days on a sale, right? To make a sale video, only for another sale to go live literally 10 minutes after I hit the publish button on that video. So everyone's like, "Oh, thank you so much for watching this video. How come you didn't include Red Matter? Thank you so much for making this video. How come you didn't include this game, Sirento, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, because it's a different sale that just went live. And there's so many games that are included that it's a way better sale than the sale that I made the video about. What is there, like 70 games on this list or something? So I want to make a new video, but AJ and I didn't want to leave you hanging until then. So we thought maybe we'd hit some of the highlights and let you know what games you really need to pick up.
Yeah, I almost want to like rapid fire this. You think we could do that?
No. I mean, we can if you don't mind going like 30 minutes over.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want to? If you want to, then like we really do need to rapid fire it.
It's just yes or no.
Okay. But you're reading them off.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna do this, guys. We're gonna go through the entire sale. We're gonna rapid fire this. Just yes or no answers. Are you ready, Brian?
Yes.
1976, back to Midway for $7.99.
Yes.
Yes. A Chair in a Room, Greenwater for $16.24. No.
Yes. Did you say no?
A Fisherman's...
Sorry. Keep going.
A Fisherman's Tale. Not yet. Not this one. A Fisherman's Tale Deluxe Edition for $7.99. No. Affected the Manor Complete Edition for $5 for $4.99.
Yes.
Maybe. After the Fall Launch Edition for $29.99, $27.99 with PS Plus.
No.
Maybe. Arc Park $9.99. No. Bartender VR Simulator for $11.99.
Doesn't matter how much it costs. No. Terrible game.
Beat Blaster for $9.99 or $7.99 with PlayStation Plus.
No, I had fun, but there's better games.
Okay game, but yeah. Blair Witch VR for $17.99. Sure,
yes.
Why not?
One of the best games of last year. Yes.
Blasters of the Universe $5.99 with PS Plus $3.74. Yes. Great game. Bloody Zombies $3.74 with PS Plus $2.99.
I don't know. If you have friends, if you can give it to other people to buy it.
Bugs Box VR. Wow, deep cut here. $5.09. No,
Still
it doesn't.
no.
Bomberman. Cat Lateral Damage $4.99.
Nope.
No. Chernobyl VR project $5.99, $4.99.
So
no.
boring.
Chess Ultra for $5.19.
So blurry.
Yeah, too blurry. Crisis Brigade for $4.49. Yes. Crisis Brigade 2 for $11.99. Yes. Dance Collider for $4.99 or PS Plus $3.99. No. This is fun, man. Darkness Roller Coaster Definitive Edition $3.99, PS Plus $1.99. No. Darknet for $5.99, PS Plus $3.74. No.
It's Minesweeper in VR. You can just play it on your Windows fucking thing.
On your Windows 95 computer. DMagnet VR for $11.99. No. Doctor Who: The Edge of Time for $9.99. I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna say
if
yes.
You're a Doctor Who fan, if you're a Doctor Who fan, if you're not a Doctor Who fan,
I'm not a Doctor Who fan, but I am a horror fan, and there were a couple good horror moments. So yes.
Then I need to counter you and say no.
Get out.
Don't Knock Twice for $4.99.
Yes, but it's crazy buggy. For $5, deal with the bugs.
If you're willing to deal with the bugs, yes.
Oh, you have to be a horror fan.
Yeah. If you really if you can't deal with the bugs, absolutely not. It's one of the buggiest games ever.
Yeah.
Down the Rabbit Hole for $13.99.
Wait, which is this this is the platformer one.
Down the Rabbit Hole. This is the better one, but $13.99. I'm gonna say no.
Has its moments, but no.
Yeah. Evasion for $9.99. I'm going to say yes if you have a name controller.
I'm going to say yes if you have a friend to play it with, because it's way better in co-op.
It is better in co-op. Is it, though?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess so. All these Focus on You games.
How much is the core game? Tornadoes in the Way.
Okay, Focus on You for $11.99. I haven't played these. I don't know.
It's sugary sweet, and I'm like, I kind of want to say yes because I enjoyed it. It was kind of fun. But, man, like, you got to be the right person for it. Move along.
Move along. Football Nation VR Tournament for $1.99. No.
I mean, still, unfortunately, no.
Form for $4.49. You could do worse, but no.
No.
Fracked for $19.49 or $17.99 with PS Plus. I'm gonna say yes. With PS Plus, $17.99 Fracked.
I'm gonna say yes too. I really liked Fracked, but like $30 was too much.
Yeah. Only like a 2-hour game though, and like kind of one and done. So keep that in mind. Otherwise, no. And no to the deluxe edition. Freediver Triton Down for $7.49. I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, I mean it's also super short, but $7.49. It was cool, very unique.
Fruit Ninja VR $7.49. No. Ghost Giant for $9.99 or with PlayStation Plus $7.49. Big yes. Good Dog, Bad Dog. Fuck this game. Moving on. Gravitational for $12.99. What the hell's Gravitational?
It's the one in the wheelchair that also sucks.
Oh, $12.99? No.
Also no.
Honor and Duty Arcade Edition for $3. for $349 or $209? No.
No.
Honor
arcade
and
edition.
Duty, Honor and Duty D-Day for $249. With PlayStation Plus, Honor and Duty D-Day for $1.50.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
get it. Dude.
Just get it.
We're gonna play it eventually. Yeah.
Yeah. $1.50, sure. Horror Adventure VR for $1.50. No.
Not even for that.
Not even for that. Hotel R&R for $12.99.
Yes.
Big yes from me. Layers of Fear VR for $12.99 or PS Plus $11.99. No. No, Brian.
Listen,
Stop it.
Listen, wait until it gets
Stop
to be under $10.
Yeah. Under like $5. Mervils,
your mom.
a VR adventure for $5.99.
Yes.
No.
Yes, but keep your expectations low. It's glitchy, but it's fun, man.
It's glitchy. What? It's glitchy too? On top of just being Mervils, it's glitchy too, and you're still recommending it?
Listen, I agreed to this.
Go get
under
Shadow
one
Legends.
condition. And you are screwing it up.
Okay, sorry. Mind Labyrinth VR Dreams and Brain Beats bundle. Ooh, the savings for PS Plus $12.49. No.
2 awesome games for the price of 1.
2 terrible games for the price of 1.
Yeah, terrible.
Horrible games. Mini Motor Racing X for $6.24.
Dude, yes, they added
that's
first
a
person.
tough one.
They added first person driver interiors and shit. Yeah.
I'm gonna go sideways on this because it's not a bad game, but it's not really. It's an average game.
I'm with you. I'm with you, but for $6, yes.
I'm just gonna go middle of the road here. Okay. Neku Atsume VR for $10.19.
I mean, I don't know. It's not really a game. You want to hang out with a bunch of cartoon cats? Then yes.
Sideways, middle of the road. It's not a game. It's more like you do something. No, I'm gonna say no. Sorry. Yep.
We're only like halfway through. You're like, well, let me extrapolate on that.
There's a lot of stuff in this. We were supposed to start this at 5:30 or 6:30. Where are we at? Neon Hat for $14.99. No.
Unfortunately, no.
Neon Wall for $2.49. No.
Still no.
Never Out for 79 cents.
Dude, there's people that like Never Out. So like for $1 maybe.
That's 79 cents, under $1.
Yeah, but still.
Even I can't say no to that.
I still hate I still hate when it goes blinks. Yeah.
Operation Warcade for $7.99, PS Plus $6.99. It's really blurry. It has some broken issues. I'm going to say no. We'll like this game, though.
Me too.
Operencia, The Stolen Sun for $8.99. I love this game. Not everyone will. I'm going to say yes for those that want a classic dungeon crawler, but I understand if you say no. Paper Beast for $8.99. Middle of the road.
Total middle of the road. Yeah. Very, very divisive game.
Paranormal Activity of the Lost Soul for $8.99.
Less divisive.
With PS
Hell
Plus.
Yeah.
Perfect for $2.49. No. Pierhead Arcade for $5.24
with Plus. $7.50 without Plus. I mean, dude, I definitely got my money's worth with this game. I think it's fun enough, even though it's single player.
I'm gonna say middle of the road. Prison Boss VR for $9.99. I haven't played this. You got to tell me. Do I get it, Brian? Hurry up.
I don't know. Middle of the road, man. It's like it's
middle of the road. Okay.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun for like a couple hours, and then it's sort of not fun.
It's been cheaper, right? Probe a Game Dev.
No,
the experience.
No, this was for no price.
Puzzling Places for $13.99.
Dude, I said yes for 20. So yes.
Sure. Here we go. This is, I think, the best deal currently on the thing. Mm-hmm. Red Matter. I'm gonna stick with the PlayStation Plus prices for now. Okay. Red Matter for $3.74. Big yes. That is insane.
Yeah, this is the dirt rally of this sale. This is one of the best adventure games. We got it back on the top 25 list. Go fucking buy it.
Rush VR for $9.99. It's been cheaper, but I'm still going to say yes because I love it. Mm-hmm. Sirento for $9.49. Absolutely yes. Best locomotion ever. Sea of Memories for $3.49. No.
No. But what great
Shadow
memories.
Shadow Legend VR for $12.49. Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not? Shooty Fruity for $5.99. Yes.
Best wave shooter on the platform.
Yes. Shuttle Commander, $9.99. No. Smash Hit Plunder for $14.99. No. Space Explorer VR, $149. No. Space Rift Episode 1, $4.99. No. Sports Bar VR for $374. No. Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion HD renovation for $669. Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, it's worth it for, dude, it's $10 game. You should have bought it for 10.
$2.99.
Still
Squishies for $2.99.
No squishies.
Static though for $4.49.
Yes.
Yes.
Big yes.
Surgeon Simulator VR for $3.99.
I don't know, AJ. No one's ever heard of it.
Nope. Synth Riders for $16.24. Yes. I like this game.
When's multiplayer coming, guys?
I don't know. Complete Music Collection is $40. I still say get the Complete Music Collection, but I know that's not much of a sale. The Assembly for $4.49.
Yes.
No.
What?
No.
What?
The Complete Super Hot Bundle for $24.99. No. Get Super Hot by itself. It's on sale. Yeah. Exorcist Legion VR, the complete series for $14.99.
Yes.
Yeah, why not?
The Guy VR. It's so scary. Yes.
The Guy VR for $6.49. No.
No.
The Walking Dead.
The dude's gonna fix it. Sorry. Go ahead.
The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners for $25.99. You should buy this full price.
Yeah.
Thumper for $6.99. Yes.
Yep.
Time Carnage for $5.99. No.
Oh, this better
Titanic VR for $7.99. No.
I enjoyed it, but it's no.
Touring carts for $6.99. Big yes from me, especially if you have a wheel. Oh, yeah. Not everyone's gonna love this game though. Just a heads up.
Still waiting for Dash Dash.
Yep. Traffic Jams for $8.99.
I couldn't get into.
No. Trainer VR for $4.99. No. Twilight Path for $5.99. Better than Form, but no.
I don't even agree with that statement. I think Form is better than Twilight Path.
Ultra Wings for $5.99.
Yes.
Yes.
So good.
Until You Fall for $12.49. Sure, why not? You should have gotten this free on Plus last month.
True.
Vacation Simulator for $19.49. I'm gonna say no this time.
Yeah.
I usually can back this game up, but
I mean, like, get it under the $15 price point. I'll start saying yes again.
Oh, we're gonna do this, Brian. V Robot for $3.74. No.
Not at any price.
Wands for $9.99. No.
What? How is that not $9.99 to begin with?
I don't know. Windlands for $6.24. Yeah, middle.
Yeah, for sure. No, it's good.
I mean, it's good.
Lonely. But good. Yeah.
Windlands 2 for $19.49.
$10 off.
I'd like it to be cheaper.
But it's still new. It's still new on PlayStation VR. Get three friends to go in and have fun with. I had a blast with it, especially multiplayer.
It's okay. It's pretty good. Winds and Leaves for $17.99. I want it to be cheaper. I do too. I'm gonna say
no.
I'm gonna say middle of the road because I do like this game a lot. And that is our rapid run through of the sale.
I'm just going to chop that out and put that as a separate video, like all 70 PlayStation VR games on sale reviewed.
I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't see your comments at the time, but yeah, I look forward to going back and reading these comments. We had to focus. Yeah. We were short on time.
I do like the people who were just saying yes or no, like with absolutely no reference to what game they were talking about, because like there's a delay in the chat, so we're like no idea what game you're talking about.
No, they're saying it. Yeah, okay. There's a couple in there.
And of course we got Emily Baxter, as positive as always. That cartoony Which Game Kit with a $2 tip says Sony's state of play equals state of crap. So thank you for adding a little bit more positivity to our show.
At least she's consistent, you know.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna hate everything, just fucking hate everything all the time, right? Although, I mean, let's be fair, it wasn't a great.
You know what? That's gonna make the day that she is like really impressed and blown away. Mm-hmm. Then you know they'd got it right,
bro. If she doesn't,
maybe unless she has shitty taste games.
If she doesn't play Village when it comes to PSVR, I'm just going to eject her from the community. Be like, here's your fucking realistic game, go play it. No, we'll never eject you. Never. All right, dude, we gotta get going. So let's do a quick game of 20 questions. It looks like I'm the host this time. That means you, AJ, And all the cats out there have 20 yes or no questions and only 6 minutes on the clock to figure out what PlayStation VR game is up in this little noggin of mine. As always, I have no idea if we've done this game before because my brain doesn't work that well. So, here we go. I'm going to put 6 minutes on the clock. You ready, AJ?
I am ready. Let's do this,
Go.
cats. Does it have move support?
Yes.
Okay. So moves. Does it have DualShock 4 support?
No.
Okay. Is it sci-fi?
Yeah. It's funny. It's not what I think of when I think of this game, but yeah, definitely.
Is it a puzzle game?
No.
All right. Is it a cartoony game?
No. That's 5.
Okay. Was it in this sale that we just went through?
Bro, I actually got to look. I fucking don't remember. This is how bad my memory is.
Or let me change that to, is it on sale in general? Is it on sale right now?
Hold on. Let me look.
Yeah,
You're
like
making it a harder question. Yes.
It is on sale right now. Yeah, actually, that doesn't really help a whole bunch because there's so freaking many.
Right.
Well, at least we have a list to look through. So moves
Cheater.
only. This will help me. Okay, so no, not a puzzle game, not a cartoon game. Is there shooting in this game?
Yes.
Okay. Do you hold guns in your hands in this game? Or do you have guns?
No.
So it's a shooter, but you don't have guns. Do you use a bow and arrow?
No.
No bow. What the hell would you shoot? It's not guns. Do you
not
drive
rockets.
vehicles in this game?
No.
Don't drive vehicles.
That's 10, by the way.
Okay, that's 10. No bow.
Yeah, definitely not vehicles in a traditional sense.
Not vehicles in a traditional sense. What mech game has move support?
Emily Baxter with the $2 tip says, "Of course I like Village, you troll."
Ooh. Has this developer made other PSVR games?
Yes.
Okay. Other PSVR games. Did this developer release a game within the last year?
Yeah. No. As of this recording, no.
As of this recording, no. But somewhere close to the last year? Within the last year. Okay, you said no. Right?
They have not released another game in the
PSVR
last
game.
year.
In the last year. Interesting. Do you shoot magic in this game?
No.
No magic. It says not a puzzle, so it can't be gravitational. Ooh. It can't be this one. Is it made by Camouflaj?
It is made by Camouflaj.
Is it a Marvel game?
It is a Marvel game.
Is it Iron Man VR?
It is Iron Man VR. It's such a
Thank you. Cerebral Frost, Herb, Braxbro.
so difficult to answer. They've got another game coming out tomorrow, and we both have it. And so it's like in the last year, have they put out? No, but it's like as of this recording, no. Tomorrow, the answer would be yes. So I was trying to steer in the right direction without like just totally lying.
I like how Dan Kiefer says Tony Stark, man.
Yes, it's definitely Tony Stark Man. But of course, Tony Stark being the
Cats.
worst part of Iron Man VR. Good thing it wasn't called Tony Stark Man, or we'd be very disappointed. Oh man! All right, you guys. Thank you so much for helping AJ out. I don't know, were you getting there at all without the cat's help, or did they steer you in the right direction? At the end?
No, they helped me. They
Right
definitely
on.
helped me.
Yeah, I was wondering because when you said bow and arrow and magic, I was like, I don't think he's getting it, but yeah, I thought it was I thought it was obvious, but I knew the answer, so that doesn't help at all.
Yeah, this one was on the cats.
Right on. Guys, thank you so much for helping AJ out. Thank you to everybody who helps the channel run, including Sci-Fi Gamecat Henry, Jay Meow, and of course all the moderators who worked endlessly, not just here, but over on Discord, keeping me entertained, playing Walkabout Mini Golf with me. Remember to join Discord and hang out with our amazing community. And if you're part of our Patreon, then I think Patreon supporters of $3 or more have access to voice chat, so you can hang out there because we just sit in there all day long and watch AJ stream Elden Ring.
Come watch some Elden Ring, dude.
Shoot the shit. We watched it play today.
Yeah. I mean, aside from Republique, there's nothing else going on. So come watch some kick-ass games. It's so good. It's better. Watching me play Elden Ring is guaranteed to be better than Sony's State of Play today.
Actually,
I
that
promise
is
you.
Absolutely true. And of course, yeah, thank you to everybody who supports us on Patreon for any dollar amount. Thank you to everybody who contributed today, tipped during the chat, contributed to the chat, helped AJ with 20 questions, and of course, all the cats out there who sat back, watched the show, and didn't say a goddamn word. We know you're out there, and we love you just as much.
Speaking of which, let me stop you there and say shout out to Duran Fan, who puts these lists together on Reddit. Yeah, we certainly use these. So thank you. What's up, homie? I see you there.
Nice.
Keep up the great work, man. Thank you for always doing this so consistently.
Yeah, for real, man. Sorry,
I usually find out I usually find out there's a sale because of Duran Fan.
It's true. Yeah, he's super on top of it. Super on top of it. All right, guys, let's get out of here. Thank you so much. Again, we love you all. Don't forget, subscribe to AJ over at PSVR Underground. Hook us up over on patreon.com/PSVR. No, without Parole Games. Patreon.com/without Parole Games. I should know that. Let's just get the fuck out of here, man. Let's cue the cat.
Cue the cat, Brian, because I want to say see you guys Friday. Have a wonderful hump day. Resume the humping to Duran Fan VR. Yes, all that hard work. Now go take a load off. Earl Finkley, hello, says, when is the next Zenith update? There's a rumor mill that maybe next month the Cyber Ninja might be dropping. That's just a rumor. Don't take that for gospel.
I just want a house. I want a place to live in Zenith, because then I'll never have to leave.
Oh, I'm Zark off the Underground Game Chat. Good night to you, man. Alberto, Mapon, the Game Gato, Cojones. Nice right, the Game Free Line. What's up, brother? Emily Baxter, hashtag the cartoony witch game kitten. I got it that time. Dark Angel 3, thanks so much. Later, ta-ta. Time to play with Game Cats, yes. Says, don't forget the thumbs up, Tarzan. Your long shadows of the Game Cat. Meow. If you're streaming Elden Ring right after, yes, I am streaming Elden Ring. You don't got to say anything, although we will be, we'll be chatting it up. But come just join us, come chill. It's fun, super fun. Game of 004, the license to be out. Cave Cat, meow meow, meow meow, meow meow meow. Guys, shout out to you, Brax Bro says, and as always, in case you don't see you later, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Good night. Scott Cisco, Peace in Hairfield, PSVR Game Cat for life. Look forward to most likely some Saturday Night Live streams this Saturday. My friend, it's coming back. It should be. Super Galaxy, God Star, thanks so much, man. Serial Killer, the message redacted. Game Cat, thank you. Says, I wish I were humping. Well, go get on it, man. It doesn't have to be a human.
Or just come over here. I'm not doing anything.
Sci-Fi Game Cat Henry, thank you so much, man. Kill Cell, baby, in the house tonight. Mad love to you, my friend. Dead Ringer, also in the house tonight. Thank you so much, man, for dropping by. Shout out to you and the Juniors. All you are is Dr. Seuss, the Game Cat in the Hat. Says, AJ should start singing a Duran Duran song. Yeah, I don't know.
Like
no
wolf?
comment.
That's all I got.
I don't think I know a Duran Duran song. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I hate to admit that. And thanks for making
listen.
Duran Fan not like me anymore.
Listen,
all you are is Dr.
The next time we do a show, you better be able to sing Hungry Like the Wolf as Christopher Walken.
Donatello, the scientist, Game Cat. Thank you so much. Says, if you have Jupiter and Mars physical, it is going for $250. What?
What? Wait, was that must have been a limited run games release, right? I think I have that.
That had to have been, maybe.
Yeah.
That's interesting. He's always looking at those things. What? That is insane. Nobody would buy that for $250. Salvador, what's up, man? Thanks so much. JC, the inimitable dual will, the ass kick game cat, meow. Jesse J, the Terror Mage game cat, read my fortune. Nathan J, Rody, thank you so much, man. It says, happy birthday, Jazzy J. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
The Terror Mage game cat. I think that's a real one. Forgive me for, approaching with caution. No, it sounds like it is his birthday, man. Happy birthday to you,
They've trained us, man. They've trained us not to believe any birthdays.
I know, you can't believe their lies. Ash VR, the groovy game cat. Everyone, have a fun and safe rest of the week, especially you, GB, a brief dreams game cat.
Especially.
And we will see you guys on Friday.
Oh, and whoever asked me earlier in the show if I got the Swordsman Platinum, I forget who asked me. The answer is no, I still have not. I'm so close, man. I'm so close.
One trophy left. You have the same one?
Yeah, just like getting the just whatever the shit that you always acquire whenever you play. I just haven't hit that number yet. It's crazy. It's crazy.
That's my last one too.
Crazy. I got to work on my walking because I'm terrible at it.